This is a continuation of the lesson on solid environment and engineering in the subject Environmental Science and Engineering. Consider project set 6. Number 1. Compute the volume in the unit of cubic meters of 5-foot depth of contaminated soil in a 50-acre site. Number 2. Small trucks in the area are having capacity of 7.5 cubic meters. Calculate how many small trucks are needed to load the dirt from a source of 1.5 meters deep, 3 meters in width, and 5 meters in length near the roadside to a trench nearby. Number 3. A hemispherical shaped pile of dirt has a radius of 20 meters. Determine the volume of the dirt. Number 4. A cylindrical silo contains dirt to a depth of 3 meters. If the inside radius of the silo is 3 meters, compute the volume of the dirt. Earlier, a linear programming model of an ecosystem was presented. Among the constraints is the pollution constraint. That which was contaminated maybe is solid environment, particularly soil. In case of soil contamination, the volume of contaminated medium is the volume of soil subject to the removal or treatment. The volume of the contaminated environmental medium, such as soil, may be computed by multiplying the number of field trucks that drove out the gate containing the contaminated environmental medium times the volume of each truck, or the volume of the contaminated environmental medium, such as soil, may be computed by multiplying the depth by the area of soil contamination. Physical volume of soil, waste, or debris that is being addressed may be treated, removed, capped, or stabilized as response action addressing landfills, dumps, waste piles, or contents of impoundments. To calculate the volume of the contaminated material, use the available data on the physical extent, like the data on the area and depth of the site within which the contamination resides, and determine which subset of this waste will be excavated, treated, stabilized, or addressed. The volume of the contaminated soil may be calculated by plainly multiplying the length, the width, and the depth, or by solid computation, such as with the use of the formula for the computation of the volume of the cone or the sphere. The volume may need to be broken into sub-volumes, which may then be added together. If the soil is already excavated and placed in rail cars or trucks, the volume may be calculated based on the volume of a rail, car, or truck times the number of cars or trucks. If the soil is excavated and passed through a batch treatment unit, the volume may be calculated by multiplying the number of batches by the volume of the unit. A program may be used to compute a volume, such as a volume computed by multiplying the length, the width, and the depth. Such program may require input of the width. If the width of contaminated soil is 10, may be inputted. The program may ask for the length. If the length is 12 meters, then 12 is entered. The program may ask for the input of the depth. If the depth is 2 meters, then 2 is entered. The program may be made to display the volume, which is 240 cubic meters for a width of 10, length of 12, and depth of 2, all in the units of meters.